Hi, Allison H. Larson here, and today I want to talk to you about names and titles. That's right, names and titles. Now, this may seem really simple, but it's important that you choose how you want to put your name on your bio, on your social media, and everything that you're going to do is you become an influencer, because that's how people are going to know you. So, first thing that I want you to do right now is write down your name as you've been using it in your business, and go ahead and Google it. So that's right. Google yourself. Write down your name and Google yourself. We're going to take just a minute to do this, so go ahead and pause the video, Google yourself, and then come back. All right, now that you've had a chance to Google your name, hopefully you found out that you're the only one like you out there. Now, in my case, my name Allison Larson, I Googled it and I found there's a pretty famous professor at the University of Minnesota, so I decided to add the H in the middle of my name, Allison H. Larson. And you'll notice if you Google my name, Allison H. Larson, a bunch of my stuff comes up. Now, when I was first getting started, I kind of went back and forth between Allison H. Larson and Allison Hildebrandt Larson. You probably don't want to do that. Just stick with one name. That's the name you're going to use on your books. It's the name you're going to use on your bio. It's the name that you're going to use in your social media. So make sure and pick what name you want to use. Is it just your first and last name? Are you going to put a middle initial in there? Are you going to do like Allison Hildebrandt Larson, where you use your maiden name and your married name? Is it going to be that you shorten your name? Maybe you shorten your name. So instead of Allison Hildebrandt, I would say Allison Hill. But decide what that is and go ahead and stick with it. Okay, second thing that you want to do that's really important is your title. What's your title that you're going to be known as? So for example, my title, I'm Allison H. Larson, and I'm an intuition expert. So Allison H. Larson, intuition expert. And that's how my name and title appear on my bio, on my headshot, and everything I do. So this process is a little more in depth, but I'm going to walk you through it now because it's really important. But the kind of things we want to avoid are things like life coach, right? That's way too general. What's a life coach? Everybody's a life coach. You know, you could be a life coach for your neighbor. You could have a life coach down the street from you. You could have a life coach online. So avoid really generic titles like life coach or massage therapist, right? We want to look for something a little more specific, and I'm going to take you through a process to figure out what a title would be for you that's exciting, that's fun, that describes what you do. And so what you want to do right now is go ahead and grab a piece of paper. If you don't already have one, just pause this recording and go grab one now. All right, now that you have a piece of paper, I want you to go ahead. You can either fold it in half hot dog style, or you can write a line down the middle. But either way, you're going to have two columns. If you're doing this on your computer or on your phone, go ahead and just create two columns on your phone. So on the right-hand column up at the top, I want you to write generic descriptors, right? The words generic descriptors. So we're going to find generic descriptive words to explain what you do. So these are words like specialist, expert, guru, teacher, coach. Are you getting the idea? In just a moment, I'm going to have you pause the video again, and I'm going to have you come up with 10 general or generic descriptors to describe what you do. And think about the different titles that would really describe or fit what you do. So just one word, and go ahead and begin now. So hopefully now you've got 10 words to describe things like coach, specialist, mentor, guru. If I'm naming some new ones that you haven't written down, you might want to write those down in that right-hand column. Now we're going to go to the left-hand column. And up at the top, I want you to write specific descriptors. Okay, write the word specific descriptors. Now these specific descriptors are to describe you and what you do. So for example, with me being an intuition expert, I had the word expert over on that right column, and I wrote the word intuitive and intuition on the left-hand column. Now these words describe what you do, and you want them to be non-generic, you want them to be unique to you. So think about, what are the ways that people have described you? Maybe it's loving, maybe it's love, maybe it's loving. And you can write two words too, so maybe you want to write intuitive spirit, right? Intuitive spirit. Whatever that is, go ahead and think about, what are those things that people have described you as? What are the things that people have used, the words people have used to describe you, or the words that you've used to describe yourself, those non-generic words, those things that are unique to you? And go ahead and pause your video now and see if you can come up with 8 to 10 of those specific descriptors. All right, now that you've come up with a left-hand column that has 8 to 10 specific descriptors and a right-hand column that has 8 to 10 general or generic descriptors, now you can start matching the two. It's really fun. It's like that game, you used to play in school where they had one part of a word and another part of a word over here, and you would connect the two. Do you remember that, where you drew the line between one and another? And by the time you got done, you had all these little X lines. Now you can draw more than one line to one thing, but I want you to look over at the right-hand side and pick your top 3 descriptive words that you really like, those things that are unique to you. And then look over in the right-hand column and pick the top 3 generic. And I want you to match those up. So maybe you come up with something like body, mind expert or soul specialist. So go ahead and match those now. And I want you to just have a fun time doing this. And once you've done this, I want you to write down the top 3 that resonate with you. So go ahead and pause this video and go. Okay, the next step is, now that you have your top 3 titles that you want to use, now you get to test it with your market. Here's what not to do. Do not go to your best friends and your family members and say, hey, what do you think about this? Because unless they're your ideal clients, but they probably aren't. So what you want to do is you want to go to those people that are your ideal clients, maybe even past clients that have been ideal clients, and you want to test a couple of these titles with them. If you have a Facebook group that's specific to what you're doing, go ahead and do a test group with the Facebook group. Say, hey, these are the top 3 titles I'm thinking about, or this is the title I'm thinking about. Do you think it describes me? And get some feedback from people. See if it resonates with them. And more importantly, see if it resonates with you. So try on the title that you like the best for the next few days. See if you like it when you go somewhere. Maybe you're going to a networking event. Maybe you're doing a virtual or online event, and people say, well, who are you? And you would say, well, I'm Allison H. Larson, intuition expert. And just see if that resonates with you. And once you pick that title, now people get to know what you do. And that's the title that you can use on your bio. It's the title that you can use in your social media. It's the title that you can use when you're being introduced for those podcasts, those radio shows, those stages. So now you have your name and your title.